6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Boom, 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 boom. Hello, everyone. We're going to get through this show quite sharpish tonight. This guy needs sleep. Dan's fresh as a daisy, though, because he's been asleep all day. He's going to get, I don't know how he's going to get onto a UK clock. I really don't. But anyway, evening all. Welcome to Through Black and White Eyes, latest episode. News. Transfer news. There's a little bit going around, isn't there? So we'll talk about that. But we've got the raffle to do first. I'm really looking forward to doing this. I didn't realise there's actually 8 prizes, I think. Crazy. All out of my pocket, by the way. All for charity. Please like, share, subscribe, promote the channel. It's free. Join the channel from 99p. Donate using the super chat at the bottom right-hand corner. And anything we make extra, we look to donate to charity, which we're struggling with at the moment because we pay about, I think it's about £70 a month to run this channel, and we're making about £70-80 a month. So we need more members to help us to be able to do more for charity. So if you can, I know it's difficult, it's hard, and all this sort of stuff. But 99p a month, get put into a prize draw, and it really helps us to keep going. It really does. Cheers, evening. Roger, evening. Choppy, how are you doing, pal? Great to see you in the chat as always. They're all talking to themselves a little bit. Lauren's on the show, so she's in the chat. Who else is in there? Gaz is in there. Ian's in there. Richard, great to see you. Mogul's in the chat as well. How are you doing? Gary, Mogul, have you got your internet sorted out yet? Martin, I hope your dad's all right, pal. Thank you for yesterday. Honestly, we can't thank you enough. Les, that's an amazing donation. Thank you very much, as always. Every time he comes on, he does it. Is the sound bad? Sound can't be bad, is it, guys? Can you hear me all right? No, it's fine. Must be yourself, Choppy, I'm afraid, pal, unless you mean sound as in sound because of what I said. But when everyone says sound in the chat, I'm like, what have I done now? So let's go to my night here. Oh, God. But yeah, at least it's all right. Right. Let's bring the man in himself. How you doing?
Good. Refreshed. I am now.
You look a hell of a lot better than yesterday.
I'm feeling much better now than I was yesterday. And yeah, no, I came back after we had breakfast this morning, and I put Baz on the train. I walked up the hill, stopped in at Back Pages, and picked up my stuff that I bought on the way down, Baz, and then came back to the flat and expected to have a lion for about 90 minutes and slept for 6 hours. So I'm feeling much better now. But yeah, we'll figure out a food situation here. I think I might wander down to the Wobbly Duck for a pint after the show tonight. Get something to go. But yeah, yesterday was such a thrill. We had a great time, great crowd. The weather couldn't have been nicer. I think it was all a little iffy when we it was a little iffy when we showed up because it was kind of drizzly but still warm and muggy. So once the sun came out, it was wonderful.
It was.
Yeah, and it was so good to meet so many people and see Lauren again and her partner Kieran, and they got to meet Helen and her husband Dave, and got to meet Martin for the first time. So Martin, hello in the comments there. So okay, I'll shut up. I've been rambling simply because I'm awake. So the more I talk, the more awake I am. So
to give you,
I'll hand it back to you,
everyone. To give you perspective, last night we were in the stack with Peter, Dan, and Dave hadn't made it yet. It was just me, Dan, and Peter. And me and Peter were talking, and Dan was just like this. I was like, Dad, you need to go home. He was just like, I'm fine.
To give everybody just I'll give one more perspective then. So I left my house
Jules.
in California at 3:45 a.m. on Saturday morning. So that was 7:45 p.m. your time Friday night.
Yeah,
Okay?
but, yep.
No, opposite. Sorry. 3:45 in the morning my time. It was 11:45 a.m. your time Saturday morning.
Yeah.
We drove to San Jose. I flew from San Jose to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta to Amsterdam, and then Amsterdam to the Tune. I arrived in Newcastle at Newcastle Airport at 8:50, I think, Sunday morning. And my good friend Big Mike picked me up and took me straight to Benfield, where I was expecting to surprise Baz, but I got there 90
Oh.
minutes before Baz showed up. So unfortunately, then that left me unsupervised for a couple of hours, and that meant I was 2 pints in by the time Baz got to the football club. So
And that was a
two,
shock as well, because when I finally turned up, I literally walked into the clubhouse because I was showing Martin around. This is really nice. And all happened, he pops around the frigging corner with his phone in my face. Surprise! I was just like, you dick.
it was exactly how I meant it. So great.
It was brilliant. Baz, it wasn't my no, this is not my fault this time. I was getting picked up by Martin, who was coming from Manchester to York to take me to the game.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he had a few little things that went wrong. The kits went wrong, so we were an hour late setting off. So just one of those things.
Easy peasy.
Exactly. Anyway, let's bring Lauren in.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi,
I'm
it's all right.
I'm so sorry I bailed on you guys last night. I wanted to
It's
stay out, but
fine.
I
It's
couldn't.
fine. Honestly, I seen because obviously when we got there, Baz was like, "Oh, Dan's went home," so we were like, "All right, okay." And then you come out the toilets, and I'm like, "Eh?" I'm like, I thought he went home." But then no, it was lovely to see you yesterday. I'm so glad I got to see you before, obviously, just in case I don't grab you. But honestly,
Miss Helen. Yeah,
it was great yesterday. Me and Kieran absolutely loved it.
it was a great day, wasn't it?
It was
was.
fantastic. The weather,
Yeah.
everything, like it was just so good, and obviously carried on the celebrations and stuff. But honestly, it was just a fantastic day. Everyone was amazing, so thank you to everyone who donated as well. Like, it was just an incredible day.
I feel Dave's pain today. Dave was brilliant, by the way. I'd send him back. I
Dave
was
was great.
shocked. He was very good.
Yeah,
You know, we threw the team together and there was a lot of new people and a lot of people I've never seen play football before. So I thought, oh, this could go terribly wrong. But they never touched the ball in the first 3 minutes. And I thought, hold on a minute, this is like watching Man City play.
I'll tell you what, and Helen put up a clip of Dave with a Willock pass to like Isak. I mean, outside of the boot, boom, down the left hand side of the pitch. What a great ball! It was great. It was so much fun. Okay, all right. So who's 420 mags?
Jay.
There's Jay. Was Jay there? I didn't meet Jay.
Which one? I don't know which one he is.
All right.
That username's a new one, to be honest with you. So welcome. I can't remember. You have to announce who you are so we know who you are. I don't think there was a Jay. Anyway, there's so many people to thank, to be fair, very quickly. How long have you been following by the channel? Choppy's been doing it for a little while, I'm sure he has. Feeling better, number 16.
there's Kieran. Kieran's in the chat. That's why he's saying he's feeling better today.
There you go. There you go.
Feeling better today, Baz. No, I'm not.
You best bet you're tired though, Baz.
Honestly, Dan saw me try to walk up the stairs and walk down the stairs this morning, and it was very painful. Let's put it that way. But anyway, so many
walking upstairs to the Weatherspoons is always an amusing thing after a day of footy.
Sparky's pal, that's right, James.
Yep, we got it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's James, not Jay. That's why I got confused. Lovely lad, though. He surprised me. He was very good. I said Choppy's been following for a while, I believe, about 4 years since the first lockdown. Jesus Christ. Just shows you, doesn't it? Anyway, right, loads of people to thank. Sue, Mandy, Yvonne did a great job with the kids, with the prizes and all that
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of stuff on the day.
Oh.
The boots they give out, everything was absolutely amazing. Obviously, myself and Ian, we put the team together and did all that. Got the sponsorship, got the pitch. Everything. Everyone who turned up on our team and on the other team as well were amazing. It was a great game. The scoreline flattered us a tiny little bit, but I'm not going to complain when you dick someone 8-2. I got an assist. I was very happy.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you
On
did.
goal number 3.
You made that very aware that you got an assist as well. So
I did.
so well done, Baz.
Quite a lot of times, I think I mentioned it. Vicky, the face painter as well. She was absolutely amazing. The face painting and stuff on the kids' arms and all
they
that
looked
stuff.
fantastic.
They were brilliant. The little stitch things and stuff like that. Absolutely fantastic.
I have to say this, Baz. I shudder to think what the game would have been like if the special guest had been playing through Black and White Ice.
Yeah, I know. Such a shame.
That was a shame.
I'm just saying. I think our scoreline flattered to deceive.
Yeah.
And it could have been much different. So.
Oh, well, since we like to ask questions, I want to ask one. Go on, ask a question.
Go ahead, Jules.
Anyway, Henderson's Taxis as well, amazing sponsor on the day. Thank you to them as well.
We met. I don't. Did you have an opportunity to meet Craig?
I did.
Good. And his wife Anne Marie.
Yes, met them both. Had a good chat with them. Very, very happy with them. Martin as well did commentary alongside yourself, Dan. Absolutely amazing.
That was fun. And as did Lauren. As did
Lauren Lindsay.
Yeah. Yep.
Like I was seeing Dan all on his own, and I was like, so we can't have Dan sat up there. Like obviously you flew from America, so I was like, oh, we'll go sit with him. And then we'll give him a hand with commentary. So
yeah, you did. It was fantastic. It was so much fun.
It was fun. It was very fun.
It's the quieter one. You're not wrong there. Oh man, Sparky is a lovely lad. Anyway, let's announce how much we raised, because that's obviously one of the most important parts of the whole thing and why we did this. So the amounts were, so on the day in total with the online raffle and what happened on the day, we've raised a total of £2,512. Would love to have been more, but that is what it is. It's hard to get money out of people these days with everything that's going on. It is. It's a brilliant amount. £1,884 goes to Stanley. 628 goes to the Lily Foundation. So amazing, everyone. Well done. But let's get on with the draw, because everyone wants to win prizes, don't they? Oh, the last bit. Sorry, this is the bit to be proud of as well for everyone who's part of this channel. This is how much we've now raised since we started the channel. We are now over £11,000, £54, £11,054 and 84p. That's how much we've raised for lots of different charities since we started this channel 3 years ago. So,
and don't belittle those 84p; they add up.
Oh, of course.
Oh, yes.
And I think that's a fantastic amount raised, and there's not many other channels like us who are doing what we do.
Definitely.
So, there we go. Right now, I mentioned the prizes. So the prizes tonight are, the first prize we'll draw is the Love to Shop vouchers, 25 quid. I won them at work, so I'm giving them away. The Newcastle metal badge, that was mine, giving it away. Newcastle merchandise tops, they were donated. John Carver's signed top, that was donated. Obviously, he's the greatest coach ever to grace the Premier League, remember? So that's a great prize to win. Lewis Miley signed away top is the fourth best prize. The third best prize is the retro Kevin Keegan, Peter Beards and Chris Waddle away top. That's a quality prize. But then on top of that, there's a fully signed 2002-23 home top, which was donated by John O'Hare, who got it off the kit man. And then the big prize that Peter donated, because he didn't make it to the match, is a meet and greet with Peter Beardsley to receive a signed shirt from him. Now, this needs to be done locally, obviously. If it's won by someone who's down south or in America or anything like that, unless you're going to be willing to fly over to Benfield to do it, that's the only way you're going to be able to do it. But I'm sure we'll work something out with the winner. But it's got to be done locally, because obviously Beardsley's not going to fly to America either to hand over a top signed by himself. So, I mean, I wish he would do that, but he's not going to.
It's wishful thinking, really, isn't it?
It is. Of course it is. Right. We have the wheel.
Wheels on the bus go round and round.
You won't know the TV show The Wheel.
No.
No, it's a Michael McIntyre one.
Oh, wow.
A guy sits in the middle on a chair on a big wheel, and it spins around with loads of celebrities on the outside. They ask questions to win money.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And the song's like, The Wheel, The Wheel. Just like that.
And Michael McIntyre sings it.
No, unfortunately not. But he does stand there and sing it while it's being sung.
Sure.
I have to ask, would you keep that? Oh, we'll come to stuff like that. Let's get
Copy.
this
Yes,
done.
of course I know who Chris Waddle, Beardo, and Gaza are. Jeez Louise.
Come on. This is not one of those. By the way, Julie, I haven't missed your question because I don't think I've seen it yet.
Jules asked a question up above.
All right, I missed it.
Yeah.
What was that question?
I'll go look. Hold on. I just forgot I could do that.
No, there it is. That's what I've got. Since we're asking questions, I want to ask one, and she hasn't asked one yet.
Well, then we should wait.
I'm waiting still. Right, so
thanks,
good
Choppy.
luck. Good luck, everyone. This is the first prize to be won. This is the Love to Shop vouchers. So let's spin that wheel. Whoa. Oh, by the way, even if you win, your number goes back into the next one as well.
Oh, so there could be some good lucky winners.
Les, he always wins.
Well done, Les.
Well done, Les.
He always wins. So that's the £25 Love to Shop vouchers Les has won.
Jules has a question for Choppy, not for us.
Ah, right, okay. Well, I could remove it, but I'm being nice and we're just leaving everyone's name in there because I think that's the best way to do it.
Well, I
That's
think
very kind of you, Baz.
I bought a literal shit ton of tickets. So if I win something, I'm putting it back in the pot.
No, you're not. You're keeping it. Because you bought a lot of tickets, and so did Dean at Benfield. He bought like 200.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, exactly. Mike bought 50, I think.
Yep.
Craig bought 40. There's a few who bought chunks. It's incredible.
Les
right,
bought quite a few as well, I think.
Yeah. So now I'm hoping. Leslie, obviously the modern child, she bought 50, I think. Through our family, all our family put together and bought 50, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Les says his wife has already spent the gift card, so it's all good.
That sounds about right. So the Newcastle Metal badge, please be a local winner. Please be a local winner. This will cost me a fortune to send it anywhere. Here we go. It does cost a lot of money to send those badges, trust me. It's about 20, 25 quid to post them.
Oh, bloody hell.
I know, because I got one several years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at his face.
Did I really?
Yep, you won.
I don't even see the wheel moving. It's just stayed there, but I don't even see the winner.
It is moving, and it just pops up the winner.
Goodness gracious.
His face was very shocked there. He was like...
All right, well, Barry, that one I will take home, and I'll save you the postage.
Brilliant. Super fun. Dan, which number?
Thank you, Leslie.
797. It's all the ones with sevens on the end you picked.
I did.
And it worked well.
It's Mama T's. It's Mama T's lucky number.
I love it.
So there you are.
Right. Newcastle merchandise tops. So there's 3 separate different tops. They are all extra large, I think. So let's hope somebody who fits in them will like to win these ones. Fingers crossed. Here we go.
Corruption, says Ian.
Yeah. I can see it moving, but it's moving like it's stuttering.
It's moving very slow.
Yeah, it's stuttering. Who we landing on this time? There we go. 256 is striker 990 on X.
Nice.
He is the winner. So
well done. What did What did he win?
He won the 3 Newcastle merchandise tops.
Perfect.
Hopefully he's a size extra large. Right, now we're getting into the good prizes. The John Carver, the greatest coach ever to coach Newcastle United, signed training top. Good luck, everyone.
Good
and
luck,
the wheel is
everyone.
spinning. Dun, dun, dun. The wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel.
No. No. No, I'm putting that back in the pot.
We're putting that back in, right? The
Yep.
wheel. The
It's only
wheel.
fair.
I'm gonna laugh if it's Superfan Dan again.
I know, me too.
You know, I just met
smaller
JC
name
back
now.
in May.
Dot.
Dot.
There we go. Dot is
Hey,
my
and
mum's.
that's my area code.
That's my mum's friend.
Well done, Dot.
Well done.
Brilliant. Right, now we're getting into the serious ones. So this is a Lewis Miley signed away top. So I donated one to Benfield as well, so they can do it for their Saturday morning club and raise some money. So good luck, everyone. The wheel. The wheel.
That's gonna be stuck in my head all night. That now.
Yes.
The wheel.
Oh, we're on a decent sized name there. It could be anyone. Tyrone.
Well done, Tyron.
Facebook. So I've got to find Tyrone.
Well done.
Tyrone Spets. Facebook.
The wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel.
Right, now we're getting into the really big prizes. So the retro, Kevin Keegan, Peter Beardsley, Chris Waddle away top. I bought the top, give it to someone, and he got them all signed at one of Steve Rafe's nights, which he doesn't know about, but probably does now. But it was sneakily done. And this is a hell of a prize, this one. So good luck, everyone. The wheel. The wheel. We do need to get some music, don't we, when it's playing?
Yeah, but
And the
background.
winner is Benfield.
Benfield.
Nice.
That's fair enough. He bought like 200 tickets. So Benfield is the winner. So that's Dean. Fully deserves it.
Well
Right.
done.
2 more left. Fully signed home top. Now, this is a really nice prize, this one. So good luck, everyone. The wheel. The wheel.
Ian
about
said
to
if
sing
I
the
win,
countdown
just
tune.
say it.
I think that's you.
It
It is. It's super fucking Dan. 2,
Oh,
5,
my
and
goodness.
7. It's the sevens. You nicked all the sevens.
All right. So I'm gonna put that one on the wall at home.
Yep.
I have
Good idea.
my buddy Martin, he and his wife moved back to Edinburgh. I'm seeing them on Sunday. He had an Inverness Thistle shirt, a fully signed one in the pub back home in Monterey that closed. So when that closed, I pulled the frame off the wall and I took the kid out. I've got the frame at my house, but the kid is here with me, so I can give it back to him. So that kit will go in the frame at home. Perfect.
Love it. Right.
Thank you.
The last prize, meet and greet with Peter Beardsley to receive a signed shirt from him. Good luck, everyone, because this is a huge
That one I'm giving away. That one I'm giving up.
You got to win it first. Here we go. It's not you, because it's a smaller name. There we go. Pete McBee on Twitter, 570, has won the meet and greet with Peter Beardsley. Now we have to find out if he's local or not. But that's down to me to do. Peter McBee, there we go. And just to prove everyone, look, these are all the names here. As you can see, there is no messing around. There's all the
How many tickets did we sell total, Baz? Again, did you say?
Yes, 1,116, but a little bit more than that. But I've saved a little bit of money for postage.
There you go.
So, but as you can see, these are all the names. Everyone who bought a ticket, all the names are in there. And then you'll see the numbers go crazy near the end because Dan decided to. Well, I was hoping to sell more, obviously, but I didn't. But there's all the numbers there. As you see, they went up a little bit funny on the numbers near the end. But there we go. So that's everyone done. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for purchasing a ticket. Hopefully next time, maybe in the future, you might win something. Oh, Lauren disappeared.
No, she was there.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I wasn't.
I don't know
looking at
why,
the-
but it just doesn't like us doing it. Like when I click the link and it takes us obviously to Google, and it just does
right.
that all the time, and it's so annoying. But then yeah, so Superfan Dan, while he was talking, it went off. So I was like, oh, so I came off. Yeah,
That's because I was long-winded.
There we go. So we got
so yeah.
we got Les won the £25 shop Love to Shop voucher. Superfan Dan won the metal badge. Striker 990 won the free merchandise top. Dot won the John Carver top. Tyrone Spence won the Miley top. Benfield won the Retro Keegan and Beardsy Chris Waddle top. I know Dean will be happy with that. You, Dan, won the fully signed home top. And Pete McBee, whoever he is, won the meet and greet with Peter Beardsley. So congratulations, everyone.
Well done, everyone.
Very,
Seriously.
very happy that's done. I think that was done as best as I could.
No, I did not win everything, Ian. I bought 100 tickets. I mean, come on.
Well, there,
But I
exactly.
was
You were
buying it for
about to win
charity.
something, Dan.
Yeah,
I did it for charity. I was supporting the charities. That's what I was doing.
exactly.
And you two witnessed. I said I was returning things back in, and you guys won't let me. But I did with the John Carver shirt.
Apparently, Dean's
Well
saying
done,
that Peter Mack is his good friend, so that helps.
I'm good. You know what I'm going to do with the metal badge, Baz?
Go on.
I'm going to give it to Big Mike for his room.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Goes with the table that I got at the last thing when I was here back in May. So his little sitting room, his little at home pub at home that will it'll be nicely furnished with food merchandise.
So Helen has a bone to pick with me. What's to hear about you offering me up for rub downs in the changing room yesterday? So there was a masseuse table, and you were the only wife of a player that actually turned up on the day. So you were the obvious choice to come in and make sure everyone was over their injuries and had the hamstrings stretched.
I'm staying away from that one. I'm staying far, far away from that one.
That was pretty funny.
And then we love you. Oh,
Exactly.
Goodness, that was funny.
You should have heard some of the other stuff that we said in the changing rooms.
I did. All right. So people are wanting in the comments are talking about transfer.
Yes,
news,
so we're gonna talk about some transfer news now. So I've got obviously some stuff to go through. I've got a few things bookmarked. So let's talk about Sesko. So that's what everyone thinks is Sesko going to go to Man United. So the news today is that Newcastle have put a timeline of 48 hours on Leipzig to make a decision. This is from Ben Jacobs. Newcastle want a decision from Benjamin Sesko within 48 hours. Confidence growing over Leipzig agreement, but no intention to let it drag. Man United still in the race, but Leipzig yet to receive a formal offer. So we have made an offer. It's what they want.
there's a blast from the past.
Yes. I don't think Man United can afford him unless they actually sell a player. And I think Man United are trying to get Leipzig to drag it out till they're actually able to afford to be able to put a proper offer in, like we've done. But we're thinking, well, why should we let them drag it out? We've got our own shit at home to solve here. We've got Isak.
We've got 10 days left. Yep.
Yeah. And well, not just that, Isak potentially wants away. So we need an answer because this is the guy who could easily replace Isak in my mind.
Yep.
There's a lot of people saying, obviously, he doesn't lace Isak's boots. Yeah, right now he doesn't because Isak's had 3 years under Eddie Howe and has developed his game to be absolutely amazing. But if you look at Isak's record and Sesko's record at the same age of 22, Sesko is actually in a better place than what Isak is. And if Sesko comes, Eddie could easily turn him into the next Isak potentially.
Indeed.
And then we'll be having this conversation 2-3 years down the line of when he's going to Real Madrid, PSG, Bayern Munich, or Liverpool again.
Yeah, for 250 million pounds.
Exactly.
We'll do that, sure.
But what's your actual feelings on it, Dan? Do you think we have a? Do you think this is just?
I think we have a chance. I don't think we have the time to muck about. We've just got to get in there and get a winning bid. This is the thing. We've watched so many players that we were supposedly interested in all summer just go to other clubs. And and Terry's asking the question. I mean, we were after Delap, he went to Chelsea. We were after João Pedro, he went to Chelsea. We were after Mbeumo, he went to Man United. We were after, I mean, we were after Trafford, but of course, Man City got a discount on that one because of the sell-on clause.
Yeah.
They got him for the same amount that we offered, but we were having to pay a 20% sell-on fee, where Man City was basically paying themselves to do the same thing. So, every player that we've been after so far, less Elanga, signed for another club. So, and then yes, Leslie just asked just mentioned in the comments, you're saying that other clubs are looking to sell. Yeah, for that, Chelsea's looking to sell. Chelsea wants to go for Garnacho from Man United. If Chelsea buys Garnacho from Man United, that gives Man United the money to turn around and spend on Cisco. We have to beat Man United to the punch there if we're going to get a player. It's taking forever, and it's disappointing. It's depressing watching all these other teams go after players that we were after.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Do you want Sesko, Lauren?
I would. I want any player at this point.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like Dan. I want any player at this point. Obviously, we keep putting bids in, and obviously other people are putting bids in, and it's just like this transfer window has been not the best. But at the end of the day, we've got 10 days left, and we need a new player. Do you know what I mean? So I'm hoping we get him.
See, the problem we've got now is Newcastle United are shopping in that pool that all the big clubs are shopping in.
Yep.
And you've got to have the pull. And the problem we've got is we don't have the historic history of the last 10 years of being in the Champions League every season. We've been in and out of it for the last 3 years, which is amazing. But players want to come to a stable club that are always guaranteed Champions League football. And that is very difficult for us to be able to offer a player that. That's why they're going to Chelsea. That's why they go to Man City. That's why they go to Arsenal. Man United is a different story because obviously they're weird. And I mean, I don't know what's going on with them at the moment. But they offer more wages. And that's the other thing that we can't offer. We can't offer the wages that these players that we're shopping for will want. You've got Isak now deserves to be easily on £250,000 to £350,000 a week. Can Newcastle United afford to give him that without upsetting the apple cart with Joelinton, with Bruno, with Tonali, with Gordon? It puts a big strain on the football club. But at some point, we have to break out and start offering the proper wages that these players need, or we have to keep finding gems and then losing them potentially. So we're in a rock and a hard place at the moment. It's not about the name of the manager. It's the money. It really is. And people need to lay off Eddie Howe because Eddie Howe has worked wonders.
Exactly.
Eddie Howe has been fantastic. So,
there's another player who I want to discuss who wasn't in the discussion, but we'll just do it really quickly. Diblin from Southampton. Now, we were told by Ian that he was scouted by us and he literally ticked every single box.
Yep.
But there's only Everton interested in him at the moment.
And they just put in a £27 million bid that got kicked back.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently Southampton wants 45.
50 according to the A Hunter, the Guardian, which I think
they're seeing everybody go for that money. That's the thing. It's if you want a player that's played in the Premier League, your starting bid has to be 50 million at this point.
Yeah. Almost, yeah. I mean, he's got age on his side. He's clearly a very talented youngster. And if Eddie Howe got his hands on him, God knows what he could turn into. And let's face it, now, with Willock injured, we are crying out for another midfielder.
But is he a winger or is he a central midfielder?
No, he's a central midfielder, yeah. I have heard that he could be pushed out to the right wing if he needs to be, but we don't need that. We don't need anyone on the wings. We need centre midfielders, and I think he could be a quality signing.
Agreed.
But you're looking at between 40 and 50 million easily. So I don't know what your thoughts are, Lauren, on Diblin. Have you seen much of him? I think he's a quality player.
Not really, no, but I've seen some bits on him and stuff, but Yeah, he's a quality player. I'm just hoping we'll sign someone.
Yeah.
Literally.
Right, this frustrates me. You know, come on, you've never seen a big name manager bring big name players with him. It happens all the time. Eddie is Brendan Rodgers. You need to find right. So, can you tell me why Botman signed for Newcastle? Can you tell me why Tonali signed for Newcastle? Can you tell me why Bruno signed for Newcastle?
Why
You know,
Joelinton
tell me why
Or
signed for
Isak.
Newcastle?
Oh no, Joe Linton's complete different era. He
Nah.
was signed by Steve Bruce, remember?
Oh,
We're talking
yes, he
about,
was.
yeah. I'm worried if we fail in this window so far, then maybe lose Bruno Tonali and Gordon at some point. No, Terry, this is the worry right now, and this is the perfect time to put this up. We are at that crossroads. We are at the crossroads where if we don't get this window right, we will literally struggle to get the top 5. If you don't get top 5, you definitely lose Isak next summer. Because I reckon he signs a new contract if he doesn't go, and there'll be a release clause in it. If we don't make Champions League football, he'll be allowed to go for a
He'll
certain
be gone.
amount.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. If we make Champions League football and there's other top teams interested in him, he'll be able to go for maybe a higher price or something like that.
Yep, I agree with that.
Yeah, so I think we are literally right now in the crossroads of a very uncertain future if this window really does go tits up, and we haven't got long to fix it. I would love Paqueta. Again, I think he's quite cheap at the moment at West Ham, 35 million, I've heard.
And he's Bruno's best mate.
Exactly. So he's another player I'll be very interested in. Yeah, I agree with that. Without the DOF and CEO, we've had a massive struggle behind. And Amanda was brilliant.
I've said that the last several shows.
Yeah, yep. We all have. I would have her back, but I don't think it'll ever happen, unfortunately. And again, Eddie Howe could be our Alex Ferguson.
He could.
So,
yep.
You know, I don't want
Definitely.
a bigger manager because I don't think a bigger manager moves us in the right direction, potentially. We don't have we've got the richest owners in the world. We're not the richest club in the world. Until we become the richest club in the world, a big name manager is not going to be that interested because he's not going to have the money to buy his own team. And that's what Mourinho did. He bought his team and won things. With Newcastle, we need to keep developing, and that's what we like the most. So Diblin would definitely be another player. Paqueta would be one. Now, apparently, about 5 hours ago, Ben Jacobs came out and said Brentford are now willing to sell Johan Wissa for the right price if they could bring in a replacement this summer.
Look, but that's where everybody is, Baz.
I know.
You don't want to let a player go until you can bring a player in.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can't bring a player in because you have to sell players to make the money. It's just...
Well, Brentford should be all right for money. They should be able to sign a striker. It's whether they can find one that they think's good enough to lead the line, because they have lost
They lost Mbuemo for what, 65?
Yeah, didn't they lose somebody else as well?
Yes, they lost their captain.
Yeah,
to Spurs, who went to follow Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
So they've got money in the bank.
Yeah, exactly. So they can buy a striker, but they've got to find one. And I'm not too sure how keen they are at letting Wissa go and trying to find a new striker, to be honest with you. And I mean, why would they? Wissa scored 19 non-Premier League goals last season, which is massive. So, would you take Wissa? I mean, I would. If I signed Sesko, I would take
anybody right now. Yes, you're absolutely right. If we sign Sesko, I still want Wissa because Wissa is meant to be the replacement for Callum Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we cannot go into the season right now. If Isak is going to sign a new contract, whatever happens with Isak, whatever happens. Right now, he's carrying a minor thigh injury, so we might not see him at the start of the season anyway. But that means we're going into the season with young Will Asula as the only senior striker on our roster.
Ooh.
And I love the kid, but
I mean,
he's not going to be able, he's not the one to lead the line going into a Champions League season. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
he's not.
And I think the thing is with Wissa as well, if Brentford sell him, they'll need two strikers really. So I think we should say, look, you're going to buy another striker to replace Wissa, but you still need another one. Do you want to loan Asula for a year and we'll take Wissa off you? Now, I'm not saying Brentford would like that idea, but I think it's an option. He's told Brentford he won't. No, see, that's changed a little bit because he's now training again, and he was training before the Queen's Park Rangers game. So there we go. Positive out there from Craig Holt there, but check it out. I'll see if I can find it. But moving on.
Is it on Twitter? I'll go
probably
look.
on Twitter. Yeah. So
I'll go look.
while you're looking for that, I want to say thank you, Simon Jordan. As very rarely I say that because he's on Talk Sport. He's a bit of an idiot at times. But he has literally come out and defended Newcastle for a change in the Isak saga. So he's put Liverpool have unsettled him. They have form for this. They did it with Virgil van Dijk. Simon Jordan is not impressed with how Liverpool have handled the Isak transfer saga. Now, I've been trying to say this loads of times to Liverpool fans online, and they just don't get it. They don't see it. They keep then that always reply is, well, you're doing it with Sesko and you're doing it with Wissa. Completely wrong. We put bids in. For 2 weeks, all we heard was Isak's going to Liverpool from all the Liverpool fans, all the, Romano, Orenstein, all these sort of people on Twitter who we believe are getting paid to put crap out there because it's always about them.
Speculation, wasn't it, really?
Yeah. It's speculation, whatever it was, but it's unsettled Isak completely. And then Liverpool haven't come in with a bid for 2 weeks. Then they're coming with a bid, which is completely, I think it was 100 million or 110 million. And it got a hard no straight away. Literally within seconds, no, go away. He's not for sale. Not unless you actually hit 150 million. Go on, read it out.
Exclusive from Craig Hope 4 minutes ago. Newcastle are tonight pushing hard to agree deal with RB Leipzig for Benjamin Sesko after encouragement today. He wants to join. It's not known what his camp have communicated to Man United, and all outcomes possible, but NUFC are moving quickly.
I like it. I think that gets done by Wednesday.
And here's the other thing with Sesko. His preferred number is 30. And apparently, the Chronicle was saying there's no chance he'll get it because Harrison Ashby has it.
There's no chance he'll get it that a youth team player who's not even in the first team squad will not give up a 30. Of course he will.
Yes, he will.
He will. He'll get told to give up the number. And to be honest,
that still means that the number 9 goes absent. It goes empty this season. That's not a bad thing. The last time that happened, we had a young man named Andy Carroll who wore the number 24.
That's true.
Who went on to have a wonderful season in the championship to earn his spot to get the number 9 when we got promoted. So, that there could be someone in our ranks that impresses enough. We'll see.
At the moment. There's not at the moment. I've looked at all the players. Neve is obviously the closest thing that's coming through at the moment.
I'm trying to be.
I know positive. You are, but for me, when you're talking to Sesko, you should be saying you're going to lead our line because Isak's going to be leaving. We're going to give you the number 9 shirt. We're not putting any pressure on you, but we think Eddie Howe will turn you into the next best thing. Look what he did with Isak. That's what you'll be pointing at. And then you'll be pointing at, have you seen the players we've got on our wings? Boom, you're going to score a lot of goals because we're going to be feeding you like a goat. So I think he gets the number 9 shirt and I think he'll wear it proudly. I reckon this is where Newcastle go wrong sometimes. They should be contacting Shearer and say, Shearer, go and have a chat with Sesko for us. Will you just, encourage him and just say, look, what it's like to play for Newcastle, what the fans are like. And,
You turned down Man United twice.
Exactly.
Go convince this lad that going to Man United doesn't mean shit.
Exactly. So I think Sesko gets done by Wednesday. And then I think we also find out what's happening with Isak by Wednesday as well. Now, we did turn him to training today. Eddie Howe was not there. There was no players training. They all had the day off because they only got back at stupid o'clock this morning. 8 o'clock this morning, wasn't it, Dan?
20 to 9. Yep.
Yeah. They all got the day off. Isak went in for 3 hours into the training ground and had his thigh assessed. Then we saw all those videos of that kid hitting the car again from like 3 years ago and everyone saying it was Isak and all this sort of rubbish.
I've seen that one.
So yes, so I was hoping there was going to be talks today between Eddie and Isak, but I think they happen tomorrow now, and then by Wednesday, Liverpool will either know they've got a chance if they sign them for a certain amount, or they don't. So here we go. Isak's no, he hasn't handed in a transfer request. And again, no one's ever heard Isak come out and say, "I want to leave."
That is true.
All we've heard is his
He's
camp saying, "Yep, go ahead, go ahead, Lon."
He's sort of just like, at the end of the day, like, he's exploring his options. He's not saying that he wants to leave the club. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he's still young. He still wants to explore his options. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, he's an amazing player. So that's, yeah, I'm a bit. It's up to Isak at the end of the day.
It's the most
Are you a bit
painful
sore there,
stand-up
Barry?
Oh man, I shouldn't have stood up, but I had to turn the light on because it was getting dark. And now my thing's not the right way. That way.
Yeah, you're whatever. I'm gonna get you a new set of headphones, mate.
There we go. It's just the
Whatever.
way
Okay.
it's the way
Fair
they
enough.
turn
It
around,
was-
but that really hurt standing up though.
Are you a bit sore today, Barry?
I'm not gonna lie, that was stiff as a doornail. That, but Isak for me, I mean, he's been represented very poorly. Dan, we spoke about this in person. We
Yep.
spoke about it at the table as a group, and we all said, "Have you seen the agent stable when it comes to the players that he has?" The highest value player after Isak is 25 million. And he's only got 13 players in his stable. So Isak is basically his money goat, whatever
His
you want.
gravy train.
Yeah.
Gravy train,
Yep.
his retirement fund. So if he sells Isak, he's going to get a 10% of the value. That is a hell of a lot of money. So this is why I think
Generational. Sorry,
Yeah.
generational wealth for an agent.
Yeah.
You know, if he goes for 130 mil, that's 13 million in your bank.
Exactly, just for one player.
You invest that money, you can live off the proceeds for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know, the agent knows what he's doing here.
Exactly.
I think the Toon have to tell Isak, get rid of your agent. Now we'll talk.
Yeah, I agree. Right. We've talked about him. Dubravka. So an outgoing potentially now. Everyone online have been really dicks about this, to be honest with you, because they're all saying, "Oh, let's muck Burnley around and keep moving the goalposts." Burnley never moved the goalposts. We just never met the fee that Burnley wanted for Trafford. And when we did, it was too late because Man City had decided they wanted a replacement goalkeeper. Had we done our business a month ago, Man City weren't interested. They wouldn't have matched the bid and got them cheaper because of the sell-on fee. It's all our own fault that we haven't got Trafford. So stop talking about mucking Burnley about. We mucked them about, to be completely honest with you, and the player, because the player wanted to come. So Dubravka to Burnley for 2 million, good business. We've got 10 goalkeepers.
We've got a lot of goalkeepers, haven't we?
Yeah, so I think that's a great bit of business personally, getting rid of Dubravka. I think it's only 2 million, but again, his age, he's in the last year of his contract. I think that would be a good, his actual record goals game to quote Python is not Messiah. He's a very I like it. So that would be a good deal for us again. Bit of PSR wiggle room, more wages off the books. That might actually help us to be able to offer Isak a better contract. I'm happy with Ramsdale, mind. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to come round a little bit.
He seems happy to be here, mind.
He does. Dan, Ramsdale.
He's 27. And listen, he was good enough for Arsenal to get him. You know, he was unfortunate that I see a bunch of keepers go to Arsenal who then never get a chance to play. Matt Turner left the United States. He left New England Revolution as the U.S. men's national team #1 to go to Arsenal and couldn't get a match.
Wow.
You know, he's now, I can't even remember. I think he's sitting the bench at Leicester or something or Burnley or Brentford. I can't remember where he is now, but he's not at Arsenal. So, Ramsdale was at Arsenal. They brought in Raya. He lost his place. He then went to Southampton. He was not the reason why Southampton went down. And he's 27 years old, and Eddie Howe knows him.
Yeah, true.
He
I know.
signed him for Bournemouth. So as far as I'm concerned, Ramsdale's going to be fantastic for us
Yeah.
if he gets the chance to be between the sticks.
Mm.
You know what
Ooh.
we've seen, as we all know, we all talk about it. You know, Nick Pope is a fantastic shot stopper. We saw that against the team against Spurs in Seoul. You know, what a great shot stopper. Problem is, he can't play with his feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Ramsdale may not be the shot stopper that we need, but he can at least play with his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we've said it for several seasons. If we could take
Balance
and
act, isn't it?
Dubravka and put them
Yeah.
together Frankenstein style, and we get this fantastic keeper, you know, it would be wonderful. But we can clone people, but we can't join them for some reason. Mary Shelley talked about it, but
I love it. Right, centre back
Liam.
situation. Obviously, we do need a right centre back. Shaw's getting on a bit. Emil Kraft's, reliable, but he's not exactly fantastic. Yeah, Mr. Reliable, but if he comes up against a Man City or a Liverpool and stuff like that, we might struggle a bit. We've got so many games to about 50 games potentially next season. So there's two rumours at the moment. One we actually released about a week ago. Malik Chow is obviously from AC Milan. A lot of people in the chat weren't happy with that because they're not a massive fan of him because his fee's gone right down to 25 million. He was going to be signing for an Italian team that had just got promoted. And a lot of people saying that he will struggle in the Premier League. So that's an interesting one. And then the other one is, are we going back in for Mark Gay? And again, I just think don't deal with Palace. Don't deal with
Palace
Palace.
is mucking everyone about. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Gahey wasn't worth 70 million last summer. He's not worth 50 million this summer. Sorry, mate.
I agree with that. And there's another player, Van Hecky would be a quality signing. But again, Brighton are also very good at squeezing every single last penny out of a sale. They are very, very good at it. But Mark Gay, apparently we want to offer 40 million, but Palace still value him at 50 million, even though he's in the last year of his contract. Now, no offense.
There's another player that if he wants to go, say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might not want to. He might just say, well, I'm in Europe. Palace are a decent team. We're not pulling up any trees next season, but we're still, potentially between 12th and 8th. We've got European football, and then next season I can go where I want and get as much money as I want and get a big signing on fee.
Mm.
If he's greedy. You think Liverpool might have spoke to him and said, just give it another year and we'll sign you next season.
Yep.
And he'll be the Van Dijk replacement.
Yep.
Just
Could be.
And small. But which one would you like to see us sign? I mean, I would prefer Gay over Chow, but I just can't see us dealing with Palace. And we've got form with AC Milan because obviously we bought Tonali.
Again, we talked on our last episode. Who the hell is making the bids? Who is it at our club that's actually doing the business? Who is talking to the club saying, "What? Right, we'll offer you this. We'll offer you that." It ain't Eddie Howe, and I can't believe that it's Nixon and Howe's nephew.
Yeah,
I'm with Leslie. I would love to see Scalvini.
Oh, I would love to see that as well, but it doesn't seem to be on the cards, that one.
Well, and what I've heard is he's tall. He's like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah,
he's young. Yeah. He's 21. The problem is he's not fast.
No.
And if you're looking at, if you've got Sesko and you've got Dan Burn out there, are you really gonna push a Scalvini up for corner kicks?
Well, this is
and
true.
then hope that he gets back in time.
Yeah. Well, we're very clever with our corners because we always have either Tino or Hall, who are quite quick, sitting back, and everyone else is in the box trying to score, aren't they? So it's actually very clever.
You haven't gotten it to it yet. Wait till you see Morgan Blades coming. I love it.
Oh man, it's jumping. That one.
Yeah. Go for Gay to force Liverpool to bid.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love that one. I love it. So they're pretty much all the things I wanted to talk about tonight when it comes to transfers. But the last thing we want to say on Isak is this is what Eddie Howe said. Of course, I'd like him to be back in Newcastle training. Whether he will be, I don't know at this moment of time. There's not much time, especially when you consider you've got to get whoever comes in, and I'm talking any position here, up to speed with how we play. Basically, it's not easy to do. We're still actively in the market. We're looking for players. Obviously, we lost Callum Wilson, who was himself is a massive loss. And then you add that to Alex, who's not been with us. We certainly felt their absence. But he also went on saying, we're Newcastle United. We're not a stepping stone. You know, Isak cannot treat us this way. And he's also said it's not going to be easy for Isak just to walk back in and start training with the players again because they're not going to trust him.
Right.
So it's a very, very awkward time to be an Alexander Isak and an Eddie Howe, to be fair, because he's got to try and step in and sort it.
I have to believe that he's going to get a very frosty frosty reception when he walks into training for the first time with everybody else.
Well, it's either going to be this again, or it's going to be that. Let's hope it's that.
Because all the fans will change as soon as obviously if Isak makes his mind up and obviously he says if he's staying, they'll all be sorry but licking up his arse again.
Know. I don't think there will be.
I think there will be. I think the fans will switch up and they'll be like, right, okay, he's back. So and then that's what I think personally.
Not what I've seen online, to be fair. But again, what you see on Twitter isn't always what happens in real life, does it? So let's
Agreed.
Say that. So, right, a couple of little pictures from the day yesterday. I forgot to put this at the state of me. I need to lose some weight.
It was great to meet Henry Winter as well.
Henry Winter as well.
It was amazing to meet Henry. He's lovely.
He is absolutely lovely. He is the voice of Newcastle Radio on match days. And he's obviously part of the podcast team as well. It was great to meet him. And also, I want to say a massive, massive hello to Nell, who was in our group on Twitter. Fantastic bloke. Refereed the game, got linesmans, all for free. I didn't realise he's actually he's a professional referee. Which is even amazing because he told me, because we had a 14-year-old kid playing for us who used to play for Sunderland, and he was phenomenal. And he said, I've refereed him before for England under 14s or something like that. Oh no, it was Sunderland under 14s against Everton under 14s. So just shows you Nell knows what he's talking about.
We shouted him out quite a few times on the match yesterday, so he got quite a good praise.
Very, very good.
He was fantastic.
Get rid of that now. By the way, Diacro, amazing sponsors. I do need to do a gift card sponsorship at some point. So code BAZ20 for 20% off. Link is in the description. They've got amazing t-shirts. Dan's got a few of them. I've got one somewhere. Nick Pope won the wall, which was quite good. Also, a massive shout out to the Geordieland Experience. Their link is in the chat as well. If you're coming over from anywhere outside of the Northeast and you want to know about the history and everything that goes on, you want a tour of Northumberland and Newcastle, he is the guy to speak to. Sparky at the Geordieland Experience. My God, he really was an experience on there.
Yes.
There we go. Quality lad,
I think Baz kind of had a heart attack.
Oh, Jesus. And then again, a massive shout out to Henderson's Taxis, who were absolutely superb for us to sponsor the charity game for us. Without them, we wouldn't have been able to get the free face painting, the free soft play area up and running. So thank you to them again. So thank you so much. And the last thing I'm going to touch on very quickly is that we've now gone global. Our shirt is in Zante.
Oh, look at you. Look at him.
So again, love our little family. So JC's in Zante. He took a top with him and decided, so he walked into this bar that was a sports bar, saw the Sunderland shirt in the background and went, I'm donating a Newcastle shirt for it. And he wrote on it, from the team to Zante, this shirt is on a mission. Spread the word. YouTube at Through Black and White Eyes. And he's put JD 2025. So honestly, amazing work from JC doing that. we've got a great little family. We enjoy doing what we're doing. We've made a lot of money for charity now, which I'm very proud of, and I hope you're all proud of being part of that as well.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely loving it. But
I'm still quite new to the family, but honestly, since joining, it's been absolutely fantastic. I've loved it.
We are
there's always one that
very
says
lucky to have you. So
Thank you, Dan.
does the lady come with a t-shirt? Unfortunately, she doesn't.
are you working this weekend, Lauren?
No, unfortunately, not this weekend. I'm
No,
working
you're
the
away,
first
aren't you?
home game of the season. I'm away this weekend, yes. I'm away down to Northampton for Ford Fair.
That's right. Yep.
But yes, I was supposed to be, but I'm working the first home game of the season against Liverpool on the 25th.
Brilliant. And by the way, everyone, if you want to have a laugh at me and everybody else who played in the football game, we recorded the whole thing live. Dan was superb on the mic. So was Lauren. So was Lindsay. So was Martin from Mancunian Way. We won 8-2. I got an assist. Did I say I got an assist? Did I tell you that?
No,
I forgot to mention that, Baz.
I think you've
But
you
admitted
you
that
didn't get a
somehow.
goal and you didn't get your free pint.
I nearly had a worthy assist. No, I nearly had a worthy assist as well. The one where I flicked it over that was beautiful past that.
You should have
Just a little
got that
bit more
goal,
weight on.
Baz.
Shh, that never happened.
We were even from the commentary section. We were offering you half a pint if you scored.
Yeah, literally. You can hear at the end. We're like, if Baz gets a goal, you'll get a pint.
I should have scored. I should have hit it first time, but I've forgotten how
You
to
took
score.
one
goals.
touch.
I'm not old.
You took one touch extra, and it just
I
didn't
know.
work out, mate.
I know. I did sell them a dummy twice though, and then they got back in time.
You did.
Unfortunately, we absolutely destroyed the children's team. No, trust me, the standard was very, very good. But the kids loved it as well. They had a great day. We raised, I say, £2,500 for charity again.
It was amazing.
And yeah, we'll keep doing it. What position do you play? Well, I played right back. I played the number 10, and I played up front on Sunday. So I played everywhere, just helping out
on his own team.
On his own team, exactly. Yeah.
He was the player manager. You should have seen him on the sideline.
Oh, I was enjoying it more on the sideline than I
fantastic.
was playing. I was loving being Eddie Howe. I was that good at it. I sent 10 players out for the second half and didn't realise I was missing one. I was counting because I'd forgot that Dennis had gone at half time and he had to leave the game, and I completely forgot. And I was like counting and going, there's only 10 on the pitch there. What's going on? But that was the referee's job. He should have counted before he kicked off. But there you go. So,
all right.
Well done, Les, for winning it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Sorry it's gone on longer than I expected. Dan, you go and get some food and have a nice drink. Lauren, get some sleep.
I'm going to sleep.
You've had a tough couple of days moving house and all that sort of stuff.
It's a nightmare. Still haven't got it sorted. I've got an electrician coming out tomorrow morning. Ella's fast asleep in bed, so I'm going to go join her.
That makes a change. That makes a change.
I know, it does, doesn't it? She's normally still wide awake, but she'll spark us. She's had a busy day, bless her. She's been with Nana and Grandad today, so...
Brilliant.
But yes.
Brilliant. Right, don't forget, guys, hit a thumbs up. Do a subscribe if you don't mind. Help us push on. Don't forget super chats. Don't forget about becoming a member. It's only 99p, and then we can give more to charity. That's the whole idea. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all again. I'm not too sure when, because me and Dan are going to the game on Saturday with my little boy.
Well, maybe we'll do a quick one. Can we do a mobile? I have mobile mics.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
We'll do something. We'll do something. Right. Laters, everyone.
Ta-da.